I hit it the same time you did.
Yeah, I think we forgot to do that, man. I think we forgot to do that. What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling like a villain.
It's Thursday night, dude. I am pumped. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to another Thursday night live stream from the Crypto Remora. We come to you every Thursday, keep you updated, informed, entertained on everything crypto and Web3. Tonight is no exception. My name is Wes, and I'm joined with, as always, this handsome mother effer right beside me, Siri Crypto. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm a little worried. How are you?
I'm a little bummed we're not at 117, 118 like I thought we would be, but yeah. I'm not panicked at all. Like,
you're not, dude. I've sold everything, dude. Like, I have sold everything. If you couldn't tell by am I using the right microphone?
I think so. It might be because I got this fan on. I can cut this fan down.
I got the right one. I just wanted to make sure I didn't sound like ass.
If this fan is too loud, you guys let me know. I'll turn it down too.
I can't hear it. But if you couldn't tell from the thumbnail, I'm shaking in my boots. Everything is sold. I am no longer a holder.
You know what? Let's just quit the fucking channel right now. Too.
That's why I was taking my headset off, dude. Like, I'm out. I'm done. No, seriously, guys, we got a lot to talk about, man. We're gonna update you guys on the market. We're gonna take a look at some charts. We are going to look at some price targets. We knew that we were coming back, right? I mean, we just went up. We had a nice massive gain lately, and it always happens. We come back, we retrace, people take profits, we hit a new all-time high. We're gonna have pullbacks because people are taking profits, man. That's just the way it is. That's the way it works. We're only down like 3% or some shit. Like, You know what I mean? It's not a lot that we are down. The question is, do we go down further? And if we do, where are we going to hit? Where should you put your trades in? If you're still long, where should we put our trades in? We're going to look at all that today. A couple news stories. We're just going to have some fun, man, kind of laid back, because it's a red day, man. It's a red day. So that's why we're here to have some fun and just kind of keep it moving, man.
Hunter's in the house. What's up, Crypto Homes? We got a good turnout tonight, man. We got the crew in the house. Hunter, GMB, Holmes. Of course, GMB was in here first. Man. Just to let you know, GMB was first. So we do have a new flow that we're doing right now with the segment thing. So Wes, I guess you have some news. I don't really have any news on my end. I want
to see some charts, man. Let me
some total global.
The only thing for me, dude, is finally got moved into this new place. I haven't really been able to set up like I want, because I only have the one screen. So it's going to be a little weird for me today, because I got used to the second screen that Sierra's been telling me to get for the last 2 years. And I finally got it, and I've used it twice, and I got used to it, and I don't have that tonight. So, it is what it is, man. We got moved in, though. Everything's good. Loving the place.
That's awesome, man.
That's it, man. That's all I got. What about you, man? Anything new?
So a couple new things. Got the house listed. It's been an uphill battle for a year. We're trying to get that done. Finally got that on the market. Mom's house. Yeah. And that's a huge milestone. So that's happening. The band's doing good. Got some shows coming. So that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's bring this up.
For sure.
Present screen. I do have one announcement real quick. I know that GMB will be happy to hear. Mm-hmm. Area 51 just finished, and you guys, you're getting alpha right now, because nobody, even the rest of the band, doesn't even know this shit yet. Just so you know.
Right.
So you guys are finding out before the rest of the band. So this is Area 51 put out a brand new song called Armageddon. We're going to release it in the NFT form on stuff.io, which is what GMB put me onto, and I'm going to release 51 of them. So there's only going to be 51 of them. Area 51, good number.
Yeah.
But yes, song's badass, dude. The new original's badass. So let's take a look, man. This is kind of what I expected we were going to be on the downside, 3.8. I mean, everyone is so panicked right now. And I mean, we're at 112, dude. I said, wake me up if we go below 110. We went to 113, went down to 112. Okay, could we break it? I don't want to jinx it, guys, because if I say no,
Yeah.
But let's pull up Total Global real quick, get a look, see where the money's flowing. Okay, so just overall, first thing we always do when we pull up the chart is we look at the overall trend. The overall trend, ladies and gentlemen, is still up. Okay, so first of all, let's not get too crazy. Let's not get too radical, right? You had an attempt to go to, man, we were headed up there, man. We were. Yeah, we almost broke freaking 4.1. What is that? Let me go to 24/7 day. Yeah, let me go to 14 day. All right, so we hit 4.258, you guys. So we went to about 4 trillion and a quarter. So that's pretty badass, man. If you look at it like that, we've already almost gone up to that 4.5 trillion, which is what. Remember I said, Wes, I was saying that's our next target was 4.5. Well, we had a failed attempt. We got stopped out before we even got up there. We got above the quarter mark, right? So we're closer to 4.5 than not closer. We just, we broke above it to 4.256. So we broke it, and then we came back down. We had a little bit of a bounce, and then you got this fall down here, right? But look what just happened. You just had a bounce at 3.8885, whatever. So, in my opinion, dude, I think this line right here, the line to get panicked about, if you want to get panicky, is going to be, well, down here. we get close to that 3.5, 3.6, then you might want to say, okay, wait a minute, but I don't see that happening, dude. I mean, even if you do, you're gonna bounce and come back. I can't predict the future, but based on this chart, if you look at this chart, look at the trend down here, guys. Sideways, 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 boring. People said it was over. Okay, we're rich. Okay, it's over. And then boom, what happened? More sideways, boring. And then all of a sudden, at July 8th, you started running up to your next level. And now the same thing, guys. We're doing the same thing. Coming down, going up, coming down. We're doing the same exact thing we did here. Okay. So, in my opinion, could we go down to 3.6? Yeah, 3.5. Sure. And just to equivalate that to Bitcoin numbers, okay. Wes, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Check Bitcoin price on August the 2nd, 2025. This is estimate too, by the way. This is no science. Okay. This is just a guesstimate. What happens when total global, if we do go to that level, Bitcoin was at what on August 2nd?
On what, as in like market cap or price?
Price wise, just to
on
get
August
a ballpark.
2nd? August 2nd, it was our bottom. It was the 112.
112.
Yeah, that was. Yep.
Wow. That August 2nd.
What are we doing?
So I'm just saying, and what price are we at? We're at 112. So I don't know, man. I'm seeing good. I see nothing but good in the charts. I mean, everyone's going to call me crazy because it's always red and we're not doing anything. All I see from this chart is good, bro. That's all I'm seeing from here.
What was August 2nd on total market cap? What was August 2nd on total market cap?
August 2nd had your dip down to market cap drop to 3.699.
So this looks, I mean, this is good, dude, because
great.
When Bitcoin bottomed out at 112 on that beautiful call that we made, when Bitcoin bottomed out here, you can see that was where total global stopped as well and continued up. But now if you look at where Bitcoin was then at 112 and where Bitcoin is now at 112, money stayed in the market. So when the money came in the market and people were buying, we're obviously seeing that money isn't going anywhere, which is good. Bitcoin's back at 112, but we're seeing a higher market cap, total global. So that's good, man. That's awesome. A lot of that money went into altcoins. We've seen altcoins doing really well versus Bitcoin lately. So this is good to me. I think this looks great, man.
I will point this out. I'll point this out real quick, Wes. This right here, this move we just had, what is that? Head and shoulders right here. Look, boom, shoulder, head, shoulder, boom. It played out. But look, how far was the dip? We already got the dip. The dip should be over from that head and shoulders. So if you're looking at it from that point, I'm not very good at inverse head and shoulders for whatever reason. I know it's a simple pattern, but I still can't see them as clear as I should be able to. But anyway, total global looks good to me. I'm not panicking unless we go below this line. And even if we do, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we'll probably bounce at 3.6. So I would not panic. And we got tremendous support down here at 3.5 market cap, 3.5 trillion. I mean, so total global looks good. The money's not flowing out. Everyone's not leaving cryptocurrencies, guys.
Do you have inflows and outflows?
112. I think it just I have volume inflows, I think.
Were they positive or negative today? I would think negative, but you never know.
Well, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, we're going to keep an eye on the dominance chart. I thought I seen it. It has it right here, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So 24 hours. Volume right there. 134. Well, that's August 21st. Wait a minute. August 21st. $131 billion in volume. Inflows, I don't have inflows on this. I'm not quite sure where inflows is on this chart, Wes. If you know where it is, let me know.
What is CoinGecko?
Yeah, but you can pull up whatever you want on that.
Well, yeah, my screen looks kind of funny right now, so I can't see you. I actually can't see you at all, or the screen.
Or the screen. Oh, you can't see.
Yeah.
Well, I got total global. I'm about to pull it down because you can pull up the news stuff too, right? I mean, unless you want to go over the inflow thing first.
Yeah, I mean, we can whatever you want to do.
That's all I got for this, unless you want to comment on that. But that's all I got for total global, man.
I think great. Just the simple fact that we've had, Bitcoin back at 112 and total global is still rising, and now Bitcoin's back at 112 again, and total global is higher than it was previously. I mean, that tells me enough. All I need to know right there is that at least that money's staying in the market, dude. Like, it would be different if Bitcoin was 112 again and total global was lower than it was previously. Then I'd be like, oh shit, dude. Like, that's not good, man, because money's leaving the market, and that means that people are going into safer assets. They're going into Bitcoin. But the fact that it's higher than it was before, I think that's good. That's all I saw.
And ETH also looks like it's starting to coil up on the weekly. Well, actually, you got some weird kind of. You're testing this level big time on ETH, man. I'm gonna have you look up some ETH on some TA today, too. Definitely, I want to see the direction of ETH right now, because it's just testing that level. And you want to pull your screen up?
Yeah, I can. My whole system is acting so weird right now. I keep hearing a popping sound on my end, but I'm gonna try to ignore it. I can't hear myself. Why can't I hear myself? Hello.
I hear you all day.
You can't. All right, cool. That's all that matters then. We can look at this inflows real fast. I'm curious to see what you might have to control the screen while I switch.
Okay.
All right. Inflows net. Oh, okay. So look, positive 17.3 million. That's awesome, man. That's good. And look who got the heaviest on here. Today's the 20th. Okay, so this was the 20th, but still, yesterday we had plus 12 million in Ethereum, plus 5 million in Bitcoin. So again, I mean, that doesn't happen often, dude. But we can see that it's happened a few times. Lately, it has been happening, right? You can see that blue is way more than the orange. And that's just showing a lot of interest, especially among the institutions, right? Smart money, whatever you want to call them. When that blue is overtaking that orange, when there's more blue and less orange, that means the inflows are going to Ethereum. And if you look back, man, at this, I don't know if it's going to give me a detailed one, but I mean, yeah, you look back here, it rarely happened, but now we're starting to see that flip, dude. We're starting to see a lot more interest in Ethereum. Even here, man, the outflows on the 17th, there was 955 million in outflows versus 846 outflows. So people are hanging on to ETH, man. ETH is looking pretty strong, man, when you look at these indicators. So that's good to see.
Yeah, I just want to comment real quick on this, Wes.
Yeah.
From the old and from the old heads in the audience, the old school OGs out there, you guys kind of already know the rhythm of this, right? You know when the Bitcoin price goes up, then you have the correction. You can almost, if you've been in it long enough, you almost get this feeling like you're like, oh, okay, we're chilling. Like, it's hard to describe, but when you've been in it long enough, you can actually almost feel it that this is not anything to panic over. I mean, I don't know. I hope I'm not shooting my mouth off at this, but this is the strongest hold at 112, bro. Like, we haven't broke below that 110. Like, You know what I mean? Like that's what we were talking about last week. We said, well, if we go down to 112, we already watched these levels, guys. We called these levels last week. We were talking about this. The only difference is I said I thought we'd be back up by today. I thought we'd be at 117, 118. I was wrong. We're at 112. But I mean, look where we're at though. We're still holding above that 110 to 112 range that we called. Now, if we fall below this, does that mean it's time to pack it up and quit and blah, blah, blah and sell everything? Absolutely freaking not. No. Hunter has a very good question. I want to bring his question up. He says, are we still thinking the market top is somewhere in October, or do you guys think it's going to go till December? This is an excellent question, and it's very current. This matters right now. This is extremely important.
This is okay. So this to me, look, I stand firm on what I believe. I do think the top is going to be around October. I do think we probably get an exit liquidity pump November, December. Like we're going to get a strong pump. Like we're going to get that exit liquidity pump. For me, it's a yes. I think that October, even if it's November 1st, I'm just saying October for me is going to be the top, man. It is what it is, man. That's just what I believe. I mean, I don't know. But then there's also, if you believe in the cycle theory, then you're going to be saying the same thing that I do, because if we're looking at the unbroken 4-year cycle theory, then October would be our target, hands down. But I know there's a lot of people that disagree with that. It's not a very popular opinion, but that's just what I believe.
Well, if you remember 2021, if you remember, I mean, because that was your first experience, right? It was Christmas, bro, when I came over to your house, right?
Yeah, that was 2020.
Well, it was getting, 2020, but it was coming up on Christmas, because I remember you were saying you didn't want to invest because you had to buy Christmas presents.
Yeah, I had like $40 to my name.
I don't know how close we actually were to Christmas on that last cycle.
It was November. It was November.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. We still ran like a biatch. Like I think I know what you're saying though, Wes. I think
we were expected to, man. If you look at the cycles, it was expected. You told me, and I'm fucking glad I listened to you, but you told me, you said, dude, we probably got about a year left in this cycle. And we did. We had 1 year left in this cycle. And the reason you said we had 1 year left in this cycle is because you were going off of the 4-year cycle theory.
Right.
And if you weren't wrong, dude, we topped out that following November, dude.
Well, I still think the top out for this particular run is going to be slightly different, just like the run from last cycle, because you had COVID and all that bullshit. So it's like nothing ever goes according to plan, right? Everything always gets crazy. But I think what we will see, I think what you're trying to justify too is to make sure we get out of the market and not hold the bags on the way down. 100%. So what I think you're doing is, I think you're saying, I'm out at October. Like it's not that's good enough for me, right?
It's not even an emotional. It's not even an emotional attachment.
No emotional.
There's no emotional attached there.
It's a decision.
Well, there is. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. Of course, there's an emotional attachment because there's money, but no, it's literally just looking at the past 3 times that we've topped out, and the past 3 bottoms that we've bottomed out are all on. It's like, dude, we don't miss. It's on time every time, dude. So that's really it for me, man.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say, I still slightly disagree, because retail is going to be FOMOing in like a son of a bitch. And
will they?
I think they will.
Do they?
I think they will. I think they will be very late to the game, because I think all this money you're seeing right now, I don't think this is retail. I think this is all institution. This is all Finkster. This is all right. So, and we're getting these strong dips, right? We're getting these strong dips, and then we're holding at these levels. Like, bro, this is crazy the way Bitcoin's trading right now. It's maturing. Ethereum is maturing. I'm not calling super cycle. I'm just saying, like, if we hit October, this is my opinion on it. I think you're right. I think we're both right. In other words, I think that Finkster and all those guys, they're going to be looking at October, November, and they're going to be like, all right, this is it right here. But I think new retail is going to miss that boat because they're going to be so excited that they're getting in probably in October, because once they see it start to run up, they're going to go and FOMO in. You know, they're going to be late to the party, man. It happens every time too. That's one thing that doesn't change with the cycle is you get these late bloomers, right? Yeah. So if you get out in October, November, right? Okay, that's fine. And then maybe the next pump is a huge pump, and it brings us up to that 275 I keep talking about, the euphoric pump, and then the crash. If that happens, then will it really have mattered if you sold at, 190 or like 230? No, if you took your profits and you made your money on the bull run and you miss one little stupid pump, you guys don't beat yourself up. You just don't want to round trip your bags. That's worse than trying to sell early. So what Wes is doing is actually he's being very smart with what he's doing, and the way he's doing this is very smart. So I can't argue with him at all. I'll just say I also see the other side of it, and it scares me.
No, for sure,
because I think they're going to pump this. I think a lot of people are going to miss that second run, and that second run I think is going to be the money shot.
I think what people, whenever I say October, and Hunter asked a good question. He said that's with alts as well too, right? Yeah, and we're about 2 months away. He said that would give us about a 2-month run for alts. So we know that there's a rate cut coming. And then we had GMB say, well, we're waiting for the rates to drop. We need liquidity to get pushed into the market so people can spend freely. We need those rates down so it doesn't cost so much to borrow money. Once we inject that liquidity into the economy and people are spending a little more freely because rates are lower and the cost of borrowing is lower, it's just the name of the game, right? And so we know that that's coming in September. There's an 85% chance that we get the quarter rate cut, right? And I know it's not a lot, but it's something. And we haven't had something since January, right? We and that was only one cut, I think. So I think that, one, we're waiting on rates. People are going to start pricing that in. The market, it came down. It took out the lows. We might dip down to 110 for that spring. But when we do, the pricing in is going to happen. Bitcoin's going to run, right? And it's not going to take much. We do a 1x for Bitcoin. We go up 100%. Where does that take us to? We're at 112. That takes us to 225.
225. I mean, we're almost at my target right there. We're already almost at my target with that 1x.
It's not going to take much. But for this to happen, we got to start going, man. We got to get that spring. We got to do a 1x. That'll take us to 225. Then at 225, we'll start rolling into the altcoins. All of that can happen within 2 months. And of course, dude, I'm not saying October 31st. And that's what I'm saying. It's so close that people are just like, don't want to believe it. It's because it's so close. We've already gone up 700 to 800% on Bitcoin. We hit $124,000 Bitcoin, 124.4. And where was the bottom? 15,000. Yeah, so we've already gone up a lot. It just doesn't feel that way because we've had so many consolidation periods and we've gotten bored to death. It is nothing like last cycle, except that we've already gotten really good gains. It just doesn't feel the same. So all this can happen really fast. So if Bitcoin tops out in October, then altcoins are right behind it, man. So Bitcoin tops out October 31st, just saying. Then the altcoins could top out 2 weeks later.
It's a little out of sequence to pull up our chart, but I mean, being we're on the most important subject is still, we have to keep this a more important than the segments. Even is our.
Let's jump to some. But charts,
let's keep to the segments, but we need to pull up our custom Crypto Remora chart because that will give us another reminder of where we're at. But yeah, you wanna pull some charts up?
Yeah, we can.
Or do you want to do news? Because I lost my list, my little cheat sheet in front of me. I mean, I was so stoked that I had it and I lost it.
No, it's all right. I saw Holmes make a comment about. I will say something stupid. That is true.
Dude, GMB is right. He said, "Wake me up when September ends." I mean, that's what it's going to come down to. Like, we're going to have to be a little bit more patient for longer. but not much longer.
Yeah, it's going to happen fast, man. I think. I mean, and we've seen the rotation from crypto or from Bitcoin into ETH into the alts. Think about that, man. We were talking about that small rotation that happened the other day, right? That happened fast, dude. That happened fast. So it's going to happen quick, I think. But state of Wyoming launched their own stable coin, Frontier stablecoin. The only thing I want to comment on that, I had some articles I was going to pull up, but the only thing I want to comment on that is we just saw Circle as well. Damn it, I don't really want to pull it up because I know we're kind of pushing here, but
welcome to the show, Desiree. You've been in here before, I believe.
Yes, he has. Stripe is launching their own blockchain. Circle is launching their own blockchain. Stripe is going to be Project Tempo. Circle is going to be ARC. And we talked about this the other day, man, because we were having that XRP argument. Remember? This is what they're going to do. They're going to create their own blockchains so they have the most authority over them. That's just what's going to happen. And we're starting to see this happen. States are going to create their own blockchains and stable coins, and so are the institutions, man. So that was my argument with XRP. I just don't see it being relevant to some of these people.
Well, I don't see it being relevant to what the cause that they say it's going to do, but I do see it relevant to where enough people believe that it is, and that's going to push the price up. Like the XRP is going to stay in the top, 5 to 10. I mean, they're ruthless and relentless. XRP Army is just the most hardcore. They are hardcore, bro. XRP Army is like probably the brute force of crypto. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere like that. But I agree with you. I do agree with you. I'm just saying I think the price still goes up, though.
Yeah. I view it more as and don't take offense to anybody, XRP Army out there, but I look at XRP more like even though there's utility behind it, I look at it almost like a meme token, dude. Honestly, I can't help but to do that. It's just where my brain goes.
I hear you. I feel you on that. And that's no disrespect to XRP Army whatsoever. Like I said, I think they're going to make money. I think you're definitely going to make money holding it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But that's what's going to happen, man. We're going to start seeing these blockchains making their own crypto, man. Their own block. You know what I meant to say.
Oh, funny story real quick before you pull that up. I was down there around GMB's territory. And I was going to this Kratom bar, and you never know who you're going to meet in these Kratom bars, right? Mm. So I'm talking with this guy, and we're talking about like just video games. We're just bullshitting, right? And somebody brings up crypto, and they're like, "Hey, don't you do that podcast, Nick?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do it." We started it right in this bar is where I started doing a lot of the work in there. And the guy's like, he's like, I can't really talk about this because I'll get in trouble, but he's like, but I can kind of drop a hint. And he's like, basically he worked for JP Morgan as the third in command. And I knew 2 years ago, JP Morgan was about to drop their own blockchain. So, it's probably 3 years now. Yeah. About 3 years ago, the third in charge of JP Morgan, I just happened to run into him. He's got a big house down there. And he told me that, and I was like, well, here comes the storm. And you're right, Wes. Every single company they're not gonna do that, man. They're gonna build their own shit because they can control it, and and so other people will buy their coin. They want people to buy JP Morgan coin or trust in JP Morgan coin because that's going to be the new currency.
JPYC.
Yeah, your name is your currency now in crypto. It's like your name is your currency. So JP Morgan, tokenization of stocks has already happened in Europe. It's already starting to happen, you guys. Stocks are not going to be pieces of paper anymore. Like, that's done. The old system is done, man. Crypto has completely demolished it. Flipped it on its head.
Well, Japan, there's a article here. Japan expected to approve JPYC, yen-dominated stablecoin, as early as this fall. So that's $6.78 billion of their stablecoin they're going to be pushing forward. Gemini is going to go public, too, on the NASDAQ. That's going to be another one to pick up, I think. Gemini.
I used to be a huge fan of Gemini, and then I started having a couple security issues with the emails and stuff, and I was like, between that and then the staking issues with Uncle Gensler, I was like, I don't use it as much. I still like it. I don't hate Gemini, but I don't use it anymore because of that. It was enough to turn me away.
Anybody that has been using Linea, there was a leak the other day that supposedly they're going to be doing their airdrop soon. So even keeping $20 of Linea in a wallet could really go a long way. So I really don't have much. This other stuff's kind of boring, so we can move on.
Thank you guys for smashing the likes. We got 10 likes on the stream right now. That is much appreciated. If we can get 10 subscribers, that'd be even better. I'm just saying. We need to get those numbers up.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this, man. I don't even know where to start. Where you want to look at the big picture?
Let's just roll right into Bitcoin and ETH, man. Unless, we already did we go over news a little bit? Not really. No.
I mean, I had a little bit of stuff, dude, but we're going to keep it pushing because we're having a good conversation here.
Yeah, this is all relevant stuff, guys. I know if you're new to crypto, it might seem like we're just rambling about stuff, but this is probably the most important thing. If you're just now getting into crypto, you're coming in at a very interesting time. So you definitely want to be on your toes.
I do want to say this really fast, man. While we're talking, I think right now could be a really good opportunity for a trade. Just saying, we just started our new daily candle. Or you can wait and see if we crack this and hit a spring at 110. But I would definitely be looking to take a trade right now, a swing trade, if you're a swing trader. Just wanted to say that. Righty then. All right, man. This is the old chart. The old chart.
This is the official Crypto Remora
layout
out of the market chart.
Yeah, this is it, man. This is it. And as you can see, man, we got rejected on the RSI. Well, it didn't come all the way down, but we got close to that resistance level. And yeah, we're starting to fall back down. I think we could bounce on this moving average on RSI.
Yeah. Let me see here.
I mean, it happened back here too. You know, we took that final dip when we were really close, and then it came up. But we want to get to this yellow bar. We want to get to the yellow bar, at least close to it is our target. Damn, I should have took a trade, man.
This kind of looks like a leveling out zone, to be honest with you, though, doesn't it? I mean, doesn't this look like a little bit of slightly sideways and down action maybe in the near future? But I mean, you still have a good time to put in a long. I don't know. It might be a little too early.
If swing trade, yeah, man. I think that you're absolutely right. You can still put it in. I just think that we come to 110. I don't know why. I just think that we get a spring at 110.
Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to see that because that would give us a recovery bounce that we kind of need. We kind of need it at this point for morale.
Yeah, for sure.
16.
But yeah, this is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. We haven't seen this on the oversold, overbought. We haven't seen that flip red yet. This hasn't lost its position either on the I always forget stochastic momentum indicator, the momentum indicator here. When we see that drop and lose that level up here at the top, that's when we need to start looking for an exit strategy. But everything on this chart still looks good to me. I just think that we still have plenty of time, man.
This is going to show that I don't really use stochastics as much as I should, but that's a leading indicator, correct?
What, the stochastic?
Yeah. So it's a leading indicator. So when you see it move, you'll be like, oh snap.
It's actually lagging because it moves when the it moves on the close. I mean, you can position it for open or close. I just have mine on close. So when this candle closes, it'll make its move.
Well, we're sitting perfectly in the freaking middle of this rainbow chart. Like, I don't think we could sit any more perfect in the middle, and we're bouncing off of a trend line. So, do we go back down towards the bottom of the trend line right now? Maybe, but I don't know, dude.
Are you talking about on price?
I'm talking about the blue arc. Yeah, the price, the blue arc. The two blue lines for the actual rainbow chart itself. Mm-hmm. We're kind of doing this thing. We're in the heart line right now. But I'm saying, if everyone's getting bearish, right? In my opinion, the worst that we would do would be to come down to the bottom of that blue arc. But that would that would put us in through September. That would mean a slightly bearish September-ish, which would make sense because the Finkster and all these guys, guess what they want to do? They want to buy cheap Bitcoin. And then when the money printer gets turned on, guess what? Boom, they already have money to buy. This is what I think people get lost. People in retail get lost because they don't understand that BlackRock and the wealthy already have money to buy. They don't have to time it like we do with things. They already have, you know what I'm saying? They already have wealth. So when you already have wealth,
but that's another thing that kind of scares me a little bit, man, is like they just 8x their money, dude. 8x their money. Some of them, not all of them. I mean, not really, because they really started getting in when Bitcoin was around 50,000. BlackRock, really.
I'll tell you what, it feels good to be in before BlackRock, though.
Dude, it's like the one thing that we've finally gotten into before, start taking it. But a 1x is huge to them. I think that they're having FOMO now, so I feel like they think they don't have enough. So that's one thing, that could take off a little.
I think they're going to start getting the altcoin fever soon too. They're going to be holding like 50 shit coins in their wallet. Like, no, I got that coin. Yeah, I hold some of that too.
But we see ETH getting accumulated, man, a lot. I mean, it was 3 times the amount that Bitcoin, the inflows were 3 times the amount. So Ethereum is, man, they're quietly accumulating Ethereum.
Oh yeah,
they want Ethereum.
Damn right they do.
They want Ethereum. 100%.
You want to pull the ETH chart up real quick?
Yeah. I was just looking at this because we were talking about the cycles here.
We're more than good though. We're not anywhere close to topped.
So if we went off of this entire cycle, we're in this last little stretch that we've gotten in each of these, each of the last cycles before we topped out at the red. And then the green is when you would want to buy. The green would be, October 2026. If we were taking it off of the previous cycles and what's happened there, everything to me just kind of lines up, man. It lines up too perfect to ignore. So the one thing that I think that could save us is the fact that I'm trying to think of something, man. I really can't, dude. I really can't think of any reason why I think we will go longer. Maybe the rate cuts. I don't know. The late rate cuts could send us into a longer bull run. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really trying not to think like that, though.
I don't know if it's a longer. Here, let me help you.
Please.
Let me shine a little light on this because I feel like you're right about everything you're saying, but because of the trauma we experienced last time by round tripping our bags, I think that some of that is influencing a little bit. But you are right, and the chart doesn't lie. You see it top,
yeah,
boom, top. But here's the thing. How close are we to that red line right now?
So I got this red line. This is October 1st. So I should move it to where it's November, because October is, that's a whole month, dude. So yeah, you know what? I should move it to November 1st because October is a whole month. So we still have about, what is it? August. Yeah, 2 to 3 months, man. That's still a long time, dude.
It is a long time for Bitcoin. You guys,
2.5. Yeah.
Bitcoin can do amazing things in 3 months, bro.
It has.
And I don't even think this is the euphoric run that hasn't even gotten close to started. We're just creeping right now. But when the parabolic run happens, dude, it's gonna be scary, man, because it's gonna get insane.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
I mean, 7 green candles on the last run. If you look at that last run, it was like seven in a row, dude, just nonstop, just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. This is just a basic Bitcoin chart. We are third time. 1, 2, 3. This would be the fourth time testing that level of 38 on the RSI. So we are definitely oversold here. In the last few times that we retested that level, we moved up. And I mean, that's almost going back. That's a little off, but that's going back to the bottom. So a lot of times, man, when we come to this zone, we'll start picking back up here and going to the upside. Also, the MACD is crossed over bearish. I mean, we're in a downtrend, man. It's expected. So I like the fact that we've cooled off the more popular indicators, man, because that's going to give us a chance to run, being that we're at support. That's huge.
Yeah. And if you just glance at this chart too, you could have a little bit of room we're definitely going to get a bounce fairly soon, I would say, but you could go down and still be okay. If we slice through that blue line again, just like we did back there, if that were to happen, by the time we slice through it, the price would be close to where it is right now. I mean, if you drew a blue line out straight across like this, if you drew that blue line with the pencil, just kind of guesstimated it, look where it would be. It would almost end up right at 110, 112, whatever. Could we wick below it temporarily? Sure, we could, like we did last time. You had 1, 2, 3, and then you had your spring. The price could do that. It could fizzle down, and then that could trigger a sell-off, go down, hit the spring. That's when BlackRock and everybody else is buying. And they're probably loading up another spring right now, dude. That's probably what they're going to do. They're probably going to bring it down to that blue line, load it up, load their bags up, and let retail sell to them on the way down. And then we'll get that next move. I don't want to make that call yet. I'm just saying, if it were to happen, it's not that big a freaking deal at all.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. If we lose the 112, we're going to the 110. If we lose 110, then I do think that we probably come back and retest this zone between 104 and 107. Mm-hmm. But we still have that support there, man. 112, huge support. We fall through that 110. We get our spring. We continue back up. If we lose 110, then I would look for that 200 daily moving average right here. Which is sitting at, by the time they meet, it would be about 105. So, yeah.
The question you need to really ask yourself, if you guys are tuning in right now, the question you need to ask yourself is, if Bitcoin falls to 105, if that were to happen over the next month and a half, whatever, would you buy it? Would you be buying? Are you going to DCA, or are you packing it up thinking the bull run's over? Because me personally, I will definitely not be convinced that it's over. Even if it does fall down to 105, it could fall to 105 tomorrow, and I'm not saying the bull run's over.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I don't think it is at all, not even close. So interesting to see, man. Interesting theories we're having here. We're not trying to spook you guys by saying we're going down to 105 or nothing. I'm just saying, be prepared realistically in the back of your mind for a worst case scenario every time you're looking at Bitcoin, because then when you come back to the charts, you're not so scared. You're preparing yourself for the worst case scenario. But if you train your brain to do that, and then you buy when that dips, now, congratulations, you've just become a successful investor. That's the name of the game. I mean, that's it. but it's harder to do than people think it is because it's scary and nobody likes to do scary things, you know, like buy things when they look like shit or when they're going down. It's very scary to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like that blue zone where you got it. You got confluence with both of those blue box zones. That's right at 107, 108 ish, right? Between 105 and 108, let's call it. Well, between 105 and 112. Let's just give it a nice range.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So if we were to come back down, slice through it temporarily, Bitcoin wicks overnight down to 103, 200, and then CBS News and ABC News and Fox News come on the next day and they go, Bitcoin had a good run this year. It went all the way to 124,000 and then it crashed down to 104,000. The bull run is now over, and that's what they will all say. Yeah. And then, you know, if you believe that BS, if that happens, I'm not buying that shit. I mean, I'm buying Bitcoin, but I'm not buying that lie that, you know, if that were to happen. So just remember, you heard that here first, guys. If that does happen, don't panic.
All right. Ethereum's still looking really good, man. Looks like it's touching the 0.5 here.
Does ETH need a cool off or has it been held down so long that it doesn't need a cool off?
I think it's been held down so long it doesn't need a cool off. Right. And I think most of the people are looking at that as well. But what a beautiful, I mean, dude, this thing it's moving like Bitcoin was moving, you know, early in the bull run. But that's just beautiful, man. The way it came back and respected the 0.5. I think this continues to run. I do think it's altcoin season, right? I think it's altcoin season. It's just not as euphoric as it was before, you know?
Yeah, $180 Solana just seems like par for the course now, right? Anything from 180 to 250 just seems normal for one Solana.
Yeah. Solana had an all-time high. I need my freaking hype to run, man. Got a huge bag. But most of these are respecting these levels, man. The 0.618, the 0.5, this one kind of dipped through it a little bit. But this is an opportunity to scoop up some more hype. I think that's beautiful to me. Looks good.
Down at what, 42? It was at 42 last time I checked. I think GMB wanted you to pull up Cardano if you did not mind.
No, of course not.
And GMB, did you I don't know if you heard my rant about releasing my band's NFT for Armageddon. It's gonna stuff that I'm sitting on a bunch of stuff coins so I can release songs that will. So I'm excited, dude. I gotta I guess I gotta get the artwork and stuff sized up and then submit it first. But yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Look at ADA, man. It was just taking that massive pullback. Fibonacci extension, the lowest, I think, 1.53, and then the top of that is going to be $2.16. That's just from that small or that big move.
Did Cardano run to 92 cents or something like that? It went all the way up to like 92 cents, I think, right?
Yeah, the top was $1.01.
Nice.
Almost 2 pennies. Yeah. So Cardano looks
been at
great.
75. It was at 70. It felt like it was at 75 cents forever last year. I was just like, every time you check the price, 75 cents, 75 cents.
Yeah. I mean, move right here.
Congratulations on that to the ADA fam, ADA gang.
Yeah. Alts. I mean, the good alts, the blue chip alts, man, the charts are looking good, man.
Dude, that's mirroring ETH, bro. That looks just like ETH's move. Exactly.
They're all moving the same, or at least the top altcoins are. So ADA is at a good spot for buying right now. I think most of them will probably be like, what about Link, dude? What about Link?
Thank you, Link. Is that Link?
Holy shit. Yes, dude. Link has just been absolutely going crazy, man. Crazy.
Link tends to lead the market too.
Look, this thing took off, dude. We got that double bottom here, and then Link just said bye-bye. But we haven't made a new all-time high yet, man.
Could be coming down to form a handle on a gigantic bowl. If you zoom out and see the size of that bowl, it's like one of them big old freaking 19. Look at that bowl, dude. Look at that
Right
bowl.
here.
Yeah. Holy shnikes, bro. If
Yeah,
that's a bowl, if that comes down to form a handle, holy shit.
I had a big old bag of chain link too, man. And
I did too in the back in the day.
It was just one of those bags that were just boring as hell to
Yeah.
hold,
It's hard
man.
to
So
hold,
I got
man.
rid of it. Like an idiot. I got rid of it. So chain link could use a nice little pullback. That's one that hasn't had its little pullback yet. That could happen. That would be a great opportunity to buy some. The altcoins are going to run. Just a matter of getting some liquidity into the market.
GMB's got one more request to pull up Circle, if you don't mind. We're taking a couple of requests.
I think I have Circle. Where is it at? No, I guess I don't. I don't have any stocks. Yeah, Circle is one that I definitely want to get in. And I did tell myself when it gets below like 140 or something, I told myself I was going to buy. Yes, 130. Holy shit.
Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? What is this? This is Circle?
This is Circle, man.
Good. See, I didn't buy the launch because I was like, I ain't even chasing that shit because I know it's gonna come down.
The launch would
now
have been great.
Well, but you had to be. I'm saying, the top. I didn't want to get into all that fight. Now this is a good entry. What's it? How much is it? 130 still?
131. Dude, I'm gonna buy some of this like
bro.
now. Look, we came back and just closed
filled the gap.
Yeah, we just closed this gap, man. So that's huge, man. I think I'm gonna buy Circle tonight. I wonder if it trades 24/7.
That's a falling wedgie too, man. Looks like a nice falling wedge.
This is my entry. I was trying to get it back here at they had it set at 25 to 30 bucks. And so I put my order in, and then they launched it at like 40 or some crazy shit. And I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what it was launched at. Either way, it was above what I asked for. And so I didn't get any of my shares, dude. And that thing took off, man, all the way up to 300 bucks. Jeez. Yeah, Circle looks good. And it just closed that gap.
And it's a falling wedge.
It looks so good, dude. What else? Robinhood. You know what, man? I want some Robinhood, dude.
I like Robinhood, man.
Yeah, I think Robinhood is really good. Let's see. Robinhood Markets.
GMB, that's more my price range, 120, 117. I'm looking for a deal on Circle. Actually, 130 is kind of a deal comparatively.
Yeah,
but it's still like, but who knows, man? That thing could be a $500,
Yeah, I think
run.
Circle's gonna do fantastic. I think buying Circle now is like buying Meta, back in the day, or Tesla or something. Like, this is Circle. What was the other one? Oh, Coinbase. All these Robinhood stocks that are actually, not miners. I think they're going to do really well, man. They're the, they're not like any other. Let me look at Hood. Is this Hood? No. Woo! Shit. Ain't no way, dude. That is not Robinhood, right?
No, wait. What are you doing to me right now?
No, that's not Robinhood. Okay. Oh my god.
I don't think so.
No, that can't be it, dude. Absolutely not. That is not Robinhood. Someone help me out here.
I'm about to check.
Maybe I gotta type in Robinhood. No. Oh, I had crypto highlighted. Okay. Stocks. There it is. Okay. I was about to say, dude. All right. This is Robinhood here. You're not gonna believe this, dude. I was buying Robinhood back here, and I sold it all. I sold it all on a stupid gain. I think I doubled my money and just sold it like that. That was so dumb. Jesus, come on, Robinhood, come back down for me. It don't look like it wants to do that.
No, that thing needs a cool off, bro. That thing
It does.
It needs a cool off.
All these damn liquidity gaps.
I would say right there, that big green liquidity gap, that's where you're going to retrace between there and that blue one above it. You need to come back down to that zone.
I want to.
How much is that?
66.
You want it to go way back down there, ain't it?
I want it right here.
Yeah, that would be good. It needs it, though. That thing is taking off, bro.
Jesus,
Holy
bro.
Nikes.
I didn't even know that, dude.
I didn't know it was like that either. Damn, dude.
That was pain. This is painful to look at.
That is kind of painful to look at. What's the price right now?
I was holding this shit, man. This thing's up over 1,200%. It's done a 12x since last year. No, 2 years ago.
Yeah, Hood is looking like a meme stock.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn.
What did I say? Coinbase? I want to look at Coinbase while we're at it here. Anybody got anything y'all want us to look at, man? What are some altcoins you guys want to look at? Anything? I didn't even pick my altcoin pick for the week. Athena, man. I'm still loading up Athena. I don't know why. I think it does really well. Oh. All right, we've got a liquidity gap here on Coinbase. Coinbase looks good, man. It's at a good spot to trade.
Yeah, had a cool off.
Yeah. Massive cool off. That looks like it looks more like a reversal than anything, but yeah, that's one I want to get to. Dude, when did this happen, bro? We both didn't you hold Coinbase too? Like I thought we both got some.
No, I didn't.
Holy shit. $34 up to $444. Wow. Wowza. I sold way too early.
I think it'll run. I think it'll run again though, because yeah, it'll run again.
Oh, you want to know another one that I'm looking at here? Is Ape
chain, Coin. I hold some Ape Coin. I actually have some on the network. I'm in a liquidity pool over on Camelot.
Yeah, I think Ape chain, Ape Coin, whatever you want to call it. I think this one does really good. I bought a small bag the other day because of this chart. Look at that.
Yep.
So I bought a small bag, man. It ain't much, but I mean, the chart looks absolutely insane. And if we do get that run on altcoins like that, this is one it's not like a micro, but it's one of those. Pretty sure it's still in like the top 200.
Oh yeah, it'll run. Did you see me flipping out on Twitter the other day about Camelot not loading?
No. Oh yeah, I did. I did.
Dude, I was having a freaking breakdown, bro.
What happened? Because I saw people.
I don't know. It wasn't. Everyone else said it was fine. Rejects was like, yeah, it's fine, working. Everyone's saying it's working, and I had it saved. You know, I had the shortcut saved, and I tried to open it, wouldn't work. And then I'm like, what the hell? And then I type in the address, and it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And it was saying, you know, like I was going to the wrong site, and I had the right site. So I don't know what the hell it was, bro. But I was freaking out. I was like, I hope my Camelot's doing good. But yeah, it's still, they're signing new partners every day.
Yeah. All right. Yep. That's all I got. I just want to look at that's one that I'm watching as well. Athena, ApeCoin, Virtuals, AI16Z. I really like as far as charts go.
All-time high?
All-time high what?
DCR 135 says all-time high? Question mark.
High. All-time high on.
I'm not sure.
Don't be shy. GMB.
I know GMB's hyping the chat up.
Oh man, dude, it feels so good to be in a new place, man. Like it's 2 stories, so Liam has his own little area upstairs on the right side, and then I got my own little area on the left side, man. It is beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, Aether. Okay. Yeah, I like Aether, man. I actually have a small bag of it. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but
Aether.
yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's an AI play. I want to say it's like an AI blockchain or something. They're AI focused.
Oh, that's new to me.
Like
shout out to DCR in the house showing Sierra some alpha. Appreciate that. Being at West didn't tell me about it.
How the hell you ATH crypto? There it is. Boom. Yeah, this is one that I hold. It's a really small bag, but I think this one does really well. Aether.
I like the way the chart's flowing. I like seeing those flowy moves like that.
I'll tell you what, man, that chart does kind of look scary to me. But
it's not quite a head and shoulders though, because
it's quite a head and shoulders because we didn't get a flow. This is more like token came out, people took profits, dumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is profit taken. I don't view this as a head and shoulders either, just because of what it is, you know. But this one looks good, man. This one looks good, dude. Targets to the upside. Lux Algo has targets to the upside on this to 4 cents on the first one, 5 cents on the next one. So look for that if you're trying to trade it. I don't know if you're trying to trade it. If you're trying to hold it.
Shout out to GMB for hyping the chat, bro. Let's go, man. Now these guys are calling out requests. So we got a request for Cubic, and we got a request for Cardano again. I think Hunter missed the Cardano, or did we go over? Did we pull it up? I thought we did.
Cardano, yeah, we did. We
can pull it up again for Hunter for a second, though. We love you, Hunter. We'll pull it up for you.
Let's see, what is this doing? 0. I'm gonna give him a Lux price target for Aether. It's one of those, dude, I forget about, man, but that is a good project. Let me actually do this here. That's no autopilot. That's what I want. Do midterm. Well, that gave me another one I really wanted to see. All right. Oh, I did do. I forgot. I did do the target. What did he say, Siri? I'm sorry.
Cubic, and after that, we need to pull up Cardano again for Hunter.
Cubic is.
Hunter was busy changing the oil, so we're gonna have to pull up Cardano again for him.
Changing the oil? Get it, my boy. There's not enough guys that are doing that anymore these days, man. Changing the oil, like it bothers the hell out of me. Cubic. If I'm not mistaken, if it's crypto, then it would, yes. It's got to be the one that he's talking about. Gate.io, I like MEXC. Make sure that's the right one, dude.
Cubic. Yeah, that was I'm not sure if it's Desiree. I always say Desire because that's how it's spelled. But Cubic, QUBIC. What's the market cap on it?
Market cap is.
That's probably it. What you got right there.
I'm pretty sure that's it because I've seen this before. I've looked at it before. Cubic is actually under a buy signal now. Everything looks really good. It's sitting at targets to the upside. Top one is going to be 40 cents. So that could be a good spot to unload a little. I'm not sure if you trade it. If you're holding it for the long term, then just hold it. But if you're trading it, 40 cents would be a good spot to unload. Money flow looks really good. It's coming out of the green and starting to head down a little bit. Profit taking in the overall market, people are just taking profits or whatever. But man, this thing's been running, dude.
It's a solid chart. It had a long accumulation sideways, so it's in the middle of a run right now, but it's got a little more room to run, like Wes says.
Yeah,
I believe it could definitely have that second push. Yeah, it's all about what you're doing. If you're holding it long term, like he said, man, or if you're swing trading, or if you're short term, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. It's got a bunch of zeros in front of it. Yeah.
What is cubic? What is that? Is it?
That is a good question, man. I don't know what it is.
I wonder if
Cubic says it controls 51% of hash rate on Monero.
Oh wow. Is that didn't somebody say there was a 51% attack on Monero the other day?
Yes. Yeah. GMB was talking about it in our group chat, the team chat.
It's AI. Thank you for answering that. I appreciate that. So Cubic is AI an AI play. Nice.
Okay. Cool, man.
Appreciate you guys calling out coins. See, it helps us too, because then we get to learn cool new coins. We get to see what the buzz is going on around town. So it helps us as well.
Cubic bit 51% Monero. Yeah. Apparently it's caused a little controversy. Monero faces chain reorganization fears after Cubic says it controls 51% of the hash rate. So where did I just see this at? Of course, I closed out my other window. I just saw this, man. I was reading a little bit of it. I'm about to dig into that a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That could be a rabbit hole.
Clicked on it. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. We got anything else?
Cardano for Hunter.
Ada gang. GMB is the leader.
GMB is the leader of Cardano, because anybody that could flip me into a believer is a straight G, because I was pretty much I didn't want to say I was anti, because I'm never anti any crypto, because I want people to make money. Mm-hmm. But I was so far from ever buying it to now I'm like, I actually have to pay attention when there's dips to scoop a little more so I can get my stuff tokens for real. Yeah. So, and that's awesome, man. We went from, because it was getting clowned when there was nothing on the chain, when it was like, a dry chain. There wasn't really hardly anything to do. And then it started getting some swaps and some NFTs. And, but now, I mean, that stuff.io thing, man, I like it, dude. I'm sold. I'm sold on that. They've streamlined and made it so easy for the artist it's a killer business model. So
what is this here? Okay, so the 20 is actually sitting on the 20 moving average right now, the 20 daily moving average. And as we can see, man, we're putting in 1, 2, 3. We're having our fourth correction wave, and we'll take that fifth wave. And if you're trading it, if you take that fifth wave, you're looking at $1.16 up here before we possibly have a correction, which is also in this reversal cloud. And we'll get a pullback, and then I'm sure we'll continue to the upside. Money flows in the green. Everything looks good there. We just got a green dot on the momentum oscillator, and that means that we're probably going to start moving up here. So,
yeah, I mean, ever since the start of the show with Total Global, I'm not convinced that that this is a panic. And if we do have some sort of crash, it'll be like a FUD or a fear type. You know what I mean? It'll be something like that. Because the market looks great. I mean, you're talking about Bitcoin being in the red at $112,000. Come on, man. Ethereum's at $4,200 right now. Solana's right around the $200 mark. Cardano heading back up towards $1. I mean, the markets look strong right now to me. I don't see any dips. Dips, yeah, but I don't see any. I don't know. I know our clickbait title, dude. we're trying to scare people.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was good, dude. That's good. I hope it worked.
I made it just playing around. I'm just, messing around on Canva or whatever. And I really didn't intend to use it, but you were like, use that.
No, use it, bro. Because here's the thing. If you actually tune in and watch us and you clicked on the thumb bait, the thumbnail, whatever, clickbait, then we still win our objective because you guys get to be exposed to our channel and you get to see what we're really about. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
As long as we get some more people smashing the subscribe button, because we are at 846. We got to get to 1,000, bro. We only have, come on, man, 100 and freaking 60, whatever, 165 more people to go.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button on the channel, guys, if you can. If you have not already, that's a huge help for us. We need to get that number up.
Bitcoin dominance sitting at 59, ETH dominance 13.5. I think ETH dominance went up to like 16%, right? 16 or 17%. Really good to see. But yeah, we're seeing Bitcoin dominance starting to drop here a little bit. Where is our low?
We got 2 good questions in the chat too when you get a second.
Okay. So like 36 to 40% is generally where it's gone in previous cycles. So,
bro, that chart looks so good though.
Yeah, to me, we're flowing here, up, down, and we've been going up for so long now. It's time to go down. So, this is perfect timing.
Just a little bit down, not a huge down, just a little bit. So we got Caspa. Don't forget Caspa, and then we got the question from DCR 135 says, "Do we nuke tomorrow without a rate cut?"
Tomorrow? No, I don't think so. Are they having a meeting tomorrow? I know the minutes came out recently, and no, I don't think we do. I mean, everything is lined up. We got 85%.
I think we already had it. I think that was the dip right there.
Yeah. So if you weren't watching earlier, we do think that, look, we're going to get the rate cut. It's 85% chance. It was 99%. It's gone down a little bit, but we all believe that we're going to get that rate cut in September. So that we know is going to be priced in. It's not going to wait till September, but we're going to start pricing it in before. That's what we want to do, is we know that people are going to start pricing it in. So no, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think we nuke tomorrow. We could, but I don't think so. We got to start pricing this thing in, man.
Well, I guess if you check out Caspa too for him real quick.
Yeah.
And then after that, maybe the play is real quick to go back to the Bitcoin chart one more time and see if well, unless you already remember, what's the level? You said 108 is slightly below 110 and 112, right? We got 110, 112. If we lose that, we're going to 108-ish. If we lose that, right? Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm. What's the next level up under that? 105?
Yeah, I think it was like 104 or something. Caspa, dude, you know what this reminds me of, Siri? It hasn't been out long either. You know what this reminds me of right here?
Hype. That's moving like hype.
Your description of the bull jumping up the stairs.
Oh yeah. The bleacher.
Yeah, this looks like that's what it's gonna do.
You see it now. You see it. You see that
over, and then boom, we get that spring, and it just takes everybody out. But the good thing about Caspa is, I like the fact that when it came out during that down phase, right in the cycle, when it came out, we have just gone up the entire time, dude. I mean, it came out, when was this? October. We were in a bear market here, and Caspa just came out and just crushed it, dude. So it's sitting about halfway, right? About halfway, testing the 0.5, 0.618. And yeah, I mean, it looks good to me, dude. We're coming up on altcoin season, so Yeah, Caspa could definitely take off here, man. But don't let this chart fool you. You know what I mean? We see this all the time. We get that rollover and then that fake out to the downside. We get the spring and we continue up. So I think that
Heard that, GMB.
We were going up in a bear market, and Caspas act differently because of all of this upside. During a bear, we've taken a cool off, but I think it's time to run again.
DCR's getting a little round in the chat. DCR says Caspa looks great on paper, but who's using it?
Yeah, that's true. That is true, man.
Have you used it before, Wes?
I have not. No, it's something like, I believe it's a proof of work project. I could be completely wrong, but this is what I knew about it 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure it's a layer 1 proof of work, and it's supposed to be similar to Bitcoin, if I'm not mistaken. I could be absolutely wrong, but if I remember correctly, something like that. Right.
Well, they got a hell of a street reach. You know, that's one of the names that rings bells. You know,
yeah.
So they're marketing. Unfortunately, guys, you have to learn in the crypto game that marketing still matters in this game, no matter what. Even over the tech, sometimes, well, more times than not. I mean, marketing and loud communities will push a project and the price up. It's just a part of crypto, man. We haven't broken away from that yet. And I'm not looking forward to the day that we do, because the day we do, that'll be the day that crypto becomes boring like stocks. So I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. We're looking at these projects as for trading, for holding on to make money. That's why we're here, right? Some people will say they're here for the technology, and that's bullshit, man. Like, that's not why you're here. You're here to make money. And so when we look at these things now, if it does something cool and you can make money on it, even better. You know what I mean? But I'm not using stuff, Arbitrum. We use that's for trading. But like, I'm not using Caspa. I'm not using others, XRP. Like, I don't know. I guess people are using it and they wouldn't be around. But I don't know much about it to speak on it like that.
We'd have to play around, man, because it's like Cardano. I didn't know Cardano would be even usable back in 2019 and 2020. It was not really. I mean, you could use it, quote unquote, but there was nothing you could do. So I was kind of like, what on Cardano?
Yeah.
The learning curve, the only thing for me that's still a little confusing is the wallet, but it's not that bad. Like, the wallet's pretty dope. So you just you open the wallet and it opens like a full screen browser. So instead of, like, how you normally go, like on Arbitrum, you open a new window on Windows and then you go to the D app and then whatever. Well, Cardano, at least how Eternal works or whatever it is it's one screen, so you do everything within that screen. Like, you don't leave the screen of the wallet ever, even when you go on DeFi on Cardano. So that took me a little bit of, like, that was kind of like a brain. I'm like, what is going on here? But other than that, dude, I mean, putting your password in every time you do a transaction, you got to put your password in like twice just for safety measures, a spending password or whatever. But other than that, dude, it's fairly similar to everything else.
Is there like good trading apps on there? Is there anything like derivatives or?
I don't know about derivatives, but there's GMB knows all of them. Yeah. GMB. I use the one he points me to.
Yeah, I've always just used Arbitrum, man. Even if I'm trying to think of other blockchains. If it doesn't connect to MetaMask or Rabby, then I probably won't use it unless it's Solana on Solana. I mean, I've used Solana, the Phantom wallet or whatever.
Yeah,
that's where I really stay, though, man. I guess I should get out and explore some of these other ones.
Well, no, you've been on Base Chain. You've been on.
Dude, I've been on every
Barachain
that is EVM compatible for the most part, man. I really have, but I haven't been on Cardano and or Caspa. So I will, I'll
There
say
is
that.
derivative right there. He just said derivatives on Flow for Cardano and MinSwap. That's the name of it. MinSwap's the DEX that we use that he points me to.
Gotcha. What about yield farming? Is there?
That's a good question. I don't know. Is there yield farming on Cardano somewhere, Chimpy? I'm sure there is.
Yeah, there's got to be.
He said look into Flow.
All right. Right.
If you guys are brand new to crypto and you're catching this and it sounds like Spanish to you and you don't understand a freaking word of anything we're saying, don't be discouraged. You know, there's probably a couple of you out there that are listening going, what the hell are they talking about? Layer 2 and freaking layer 1? What the hell is all this shit? Crypto can be a little scary if you're brand new, but it's if you stay around it for a while, you'll understand, you'll start learning it a lot quicker than you think you will. It's not as scary as it seems on the surface.
Yeah. Caspa looks good, man. That would be a good play, in my opinion. I like Caspa. Is there anything else?
I think Caspa could come down to that white line again one more time.
Yeah.
Come down.
Sure. Yes, it could. Yes, it could.
Other than getting you guys to smash the subscribe button, man, please, so we can get our numbers up. That's good. I think we covered everything. We really didn't have a whole heck of a lot of news. We could pull up the Bitcoin price chart one more time just to get Say is the next L1. DCR, let me tell you something about Say. Let me tell you something. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on Say. I've played around on Say.
Let me explain something. Say is pretty damn dope, and you're right. It's gonna run. It's gonna run. I think Aptos runs too. Aptos and Say have not had their day in the sun. They will both freaking run. Yeah. I got pissed off because I had the chance to get in Say even earlier. Like I was in it before it went up to 25 cents and all that shit. I was playing around, but I missed that last breakout. Then I got pissed off. But I got in a trade on Say Chain and had liquidity problems. Like I couldn't get out of certain coins and trade and shit. Now, granted, this is back when it was like brand spanking new still too. But it put a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if I like this shit. So you got to be careful with Say with that. I will say that. But I do like it, and I do think it runs. I do think it pumps. And Aptos too.
Yeah, we got a fallen wedge on Say on the weekly. And we just need to break out, man. Break out of Say. I mean, it happens for sure. You know, we're 80% of the way through this. So that's typically when we break out of it on the weekly. So it's looking good. I mean, that's a perfect time to buy it.
Yeah, DCR, good call on that one. It says we had AI gaming, DeFi, NFTs. What is the next big thing?
What is the next big thing?
You know, that's a good,
like new coming into the market
for crypto. What's the next fad? Because everything has their fads.
Yeah, I think AI agents is I know it's AI, but it's kind of different. It's just a branch off of that. But I think the AI agents actually turn out to do really well, in my opinion.
I think he's more so asking what's like the new thing, like, and that's a damn good question. Like, is there anything new that's going on? Social, real world assets. That's a good call.
RWL, social tokens, real estate,
real world asset. That's those. But let me tell you something about the real world assets. I was buying or wanted to buy Centrifuge back in 2019. I knew about Centrifuge back then because I watched Chico, and he's a freaking straight G. And he was
another good one, dude.
Centrifuge. But here's the thing, it never hit it didn't hit yet. So I think the real world assets thing could get its heyday on this run because it hasn't happened. Quantum computing, that's a lot of people are talking about that. The social thing. What was I on, Wes? What did I have on
dude,
Solana?
They were popping off, dude.
What was the social one I had on Solana?
Soul something, Soul Talk or some shit like that, man.
Soul Chat, dude. That thing got wrecked.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Kato was one, or was it Kato? No, Kato. Yeah, there's one where everybody was tagging it on X. I think it is Kato. Maybe not. I can't remember. I hold some because I got the airdrop. I can't remember what it is. But what is the next big thing? I think AI agents, man. AI agents are going to be able to do everything for you, man. You're going to be able to carry it with you everywhere. They're going to be able to make financial decisions. Yeah, but I don't think we've seen the AI boom like we're going to.
Well, I've got my minimum of my Vader, my Vader token.
Yeah.
Can you pull up Vader for me real quick?
Yes.
I get a request, right? I mean, shit. It's not just you guys.
Vader.
Vader on base. It's I have enough to where the minimum, I just met the minimum or whatever so that I could stake it. I'm curious. I haven't even checked it yet, dude. I don't even know if I remember how to use the shit or get back on. Like, so you know how sometimes you get on the chain and you do a bunch of shit, and then you're like, you don't even know where your password is. You're like, what the hell was I doing over there?
Vader.
I think it's VADER, and it's got the little Pepe frog.
Huh. That I don't know, man.
What are you on CoinMarketCap? It should come up. Did I spell it wrong?
I did VADAR, and then now I'm doing. Wait a minute. Oh, talking about Vader by Virtuals.
Yeah.
Okay, right here. Boom. Well, it made
so
higher low.
A lot of these are doing that same, you know, they're doing that same curves.
Yeah, my AI bags got hit hard, dude. Hard, but I think it comes back. Gaming, man, I would like to see gaming come back as well. Whether it does or not, I don't know. But I think the AI agents and DAOs kind of go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like,
they'll be back. All that stuff is going to come back around. I think the real world assets is hasn't had its moment yet. Well, and I do think gaming and NFTs come back. NFTs are never going to go away. They're a technology. They're not a fad.
Dude. Yeah, exactly. And that's how you do the AI agents, man. It's an NFT that you can bring into your everyday life. Like, you have it plugged in. You want it to look at the market, or you want to set it up to make your trades for you. Like, it can do all that, man. You want to be playing a game and your AI agent helps you to make your next move. Like, it's incredible, man, what those things can do. But RWAs, AI agents, all that stuff kind of goes hand in hand for me, like real world asset. I don't know. It's a good question. I'm going to be thinking about that for a while.
And the industry is hot for tokenization that will drive growth. You know, and I think the tokenization of stocks is going to be in general going to bring everybody's attention to crypto. I think we're going to get everything's going to pump again when we get this bull run. When 100%. You start seeing what's that game on Solana that I finally bought, like the character after like 2 years because it was so expensive during the bull run. I couldn't get a character, and then I got a character in the bear market. What's that game on Solana? It's like projected to come out in 10 years from now or some shit.
Oh, you're talking about
could be the biggest vaporware in the world ever invented, or it could really be a kick-ass game one day.
Didn't mean you buy that the token?
Oh, I still hold a little bit of it in my wallet.
Yeah, I was holding a bunch of it.
It's the only really like game on Solana that's like a cool actual game, but still not even playable yet. I can't remember the name of it either. It's like Galactica or something. It's a space type name or some shit.
Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts, dude. Oh my god, there was like 2 tokens or something.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's right there, man. As soon as we get off, I'll remember it. That's all I got, man. You got anything else you want to look at?
Star Atlas.
Star Atlas.
Star
Thank you,
Atlas.
GMB. GMB called it.
Yeah,
That's right.
GMB already called
Yep.
it before I could Google it. There he is.
Yep. They had Atlas token and something else. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah,
that
Web3
was
games
the
still,
first person shooter, man. That's actually like Daniel. When I told Daniel about that being on crypto, he didn't even know it was a crypto thing. Like he knows it from being a gamer because Daniel's a gamer, like hardcore gamer. I mean, I'm talking about like hours every day. He's playing everything. So he heard of that other game, and I was like, oh, that's good. So you had a crossover from a crypto, and that's what you need. You really need to get. You need to get a lot of the Xbox and PlayStation guys, those kind of gamers.
Yeah.
And the ones that are on PC that aren't into crypto yet. Once that crew comes in, they're never going to leave, bro. Like the thing is, they're not. The only thing that sucks about it, the reason they don't come in yet is because PlayStation, Xbox have been selling shit for the last couple of years. Like, oh, buy this plugin, buy this, buy that. You can't even own your freaking video game no more. I'm from the old school. You buy a video game, you own the shit. It should still be like that. Now they can delete games off your console, and like you bought the game and now you don't even have it no more. Like, so I think the NFTs that Microsoft and PlayStation and all that stuff, I think that kind of spooked the gamers because they're already like in shock. They're like, man, you're beating us over the head. We got to buy all this shit. So they look at NFTs as a bad thing. They're like, oh no, we don't want that. When in reality, it's the thing that's going to save them from Xbox and PlayStation having the monopoly over everything. It's like actually own your own assets. But you can't explain that to the gamers. You have to wait until they find it out for themselves. And I think once the gamers figure out that they can own their assets and shit, that when that crowd comes into crypto, they're going to be lifers. I don't think they're going to ever leave. Like once they become believers, they're going to be here for life. And then you'll see a lot of money flow in to the games. That's when the games are going to pick up. Oh, yeah. So we went over everything. Price targets. It's the only thing we didn't do is price targets.
All right. To help us with these price targets real quick, I am going to. What is that, dude? Whoa. Ayo. Long X pain. Long distance. Interesting. Okay. Let me pull up the Coin Glass Legends, my favorite tool now. And let's look at the liquidation chart and just see what we got going on here.
Well, that's a good call. We haven't pulled that up in a while.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, dude, I was pressure washing today too, man.
Oh, yeah. Tons of fun.
Tons of fun.
Till you blow an O-ring and you have to stop halfway and then go to the hardware store. That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, yes, it is. Take out the footprint. We'll keep the heat map. All right, man. Let's look at this daily chart. We can see a spike around 110. 110, dude. I think they might take that out, man. We might see the spring happen today, actually. So,
wait a minute. Hold up. Let me put the phone down. You're saying we have a liquidation down at 110?
Yeah. So the closest one that has the most liquidity is going to be sitting at 110. Yep.
Nice.
110. So we could go down there, sweep that liquidity here, and then we
go back up.
Yeah, and then we have our shorts starting to load up here, which, man, we get a short squeeze and start taking out these levels. We'll see a reversal real quick, man. And I'm also seeing bearish volume starting to drop a little too, so that's good.
All right, so here's what I'm going to say. Because last week my call was quote-unquote wrong. I don't think my call was wrong. Okay, it was wrong. But if we go to the 110, right?
Yeah.
And then have that nice pump, where would we be sitting? We'd be sitting back at what, 117, 118 again? Ish. Because we could go right back up to that green candle top, like form another double top. You know what I'm saying? That run we just went up and hit.
Yeah.
And then we came all the way back down. We got a double bottom forming ish. But if there's a gap down there at 110 and all they got to do is drop the price $2,000 to wreck those, to wreck those trades, then they could push it down there real quick, right? Then they load up on their spot bags and pump, go back up, hit a double top. And then we hit our head up there again. So they'll just trade it on the way up. They'll trade it down to 110. They'll take it up there to the next level, and then they'll wreck them again 3 times, 3-piece combo.
Finish him.
You remember that game?
Oh, dude, what?
That game was a shit,
Absolutely,
wasn't it?
Man. All right, cool. So what's your call, man? What's your call from a week from now? We're just doing this for fun, y'all. Y'all put it. If you make your calls too, man. Let's see what you got
for next Thursday.
That would be
what's the direct middle of the bottom of that green candle run and the top? That one? Last run all the way up to the top we had. You see the triangle shape we just formed on the price action?
You mean talking about this?
Yeah, that run right there. What's directly in the middle of that? Like if you cut that, yeah. What level is that in the middle of that? Go a little lower. Right there. What level is that?
About 118.
See what I'm saying, dude? All roads lead to 118 for me still. So
118?
All roads lead to 118, bro. But maybe we go to 110 first, and then we go to 120, whatever, and then we settle back down to 118, 117. We have room to trade here, guys. Look how short we've been in this range. Let's not get too crazy. The market makers want to make some money. Bitcoin wants to build its support. I think that if we try to rush this range in hopes of a bull run, it's not practical. We need to give it a little bit of time in this range, a little bit, not too long. So yeah, I mean, we could totally go up to 120, back down to 115, 14, whatever, and just we got a couple more sideways moves in this range, easy. So I'm gonna say. And this is tough because I'm looking towards the bear side of that 200-day, but I'm not going to do that now because I think that's getting ahead of myself. So I am going to say, one between 115 and 117. So I'm just going to go with 117.
117.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with 117.
Okay. Okay. So what do I think? All right, I agree. I think we probably come down and have a fake out under 112. So I'm looking at 110. So we probably get a fake out to the downside, hit 110 as our spring. I expect that to happen in a couple hours or in the next day or so. And then Thursday, we're going to be coming back from that spring. And I think we run really, really, really fucking hard, man. So I'm going to say that we're back above this blue zone. Shit, of course it's your zone. I'm going to say we're back above that previous zone, blue zone. Been here. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, I'm where you are, man. Because if we come up halfway from that drop, we come up halfway from that 0.5 is going to be sitting around 118, 119, something like that. So I'm with you. I'm just a little bit higher. So like 119, 118, 119.
You guys are coming around to my call.
No.
I saw it last week. 118. I did see it.
The only reason I think, what is going on? Okay. The only reason I think that because What I don't want to see is us bounce where we are right here and then come up to the 0.5, 118 and get rejected.
Oh yeah, that would not be fun.
I think we drop lower to the 110.
Yeah, bounce, go up.
I think we cross above the 0.5. And that's going to be, that's why I'm saying 119, 118, 119.
You have a point too that if we did go up and hit that, we'd come right back down.
Oh, that would suck.
Let's not jump the gun. 118,300, Bob, for GMB.
118,300.
135 next week. Let's go, dude. Let's see the bullish call right here, bro. Let's put that on.
Who said that?
Let's put that on screen, man.
Who said that?
Let's go, dude. 135 next week.
Look, man, that's how I feel, man. I am so bullish right now. It's not even funny. I do think that we see 135 very, very soon.
Can I star that comment? What happens if I star that, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
That just leaves it up there. We'll just leave it up there to the remainder of the show. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, for ETH to hold 4K too. That's huge. That's huge for me. And then seeing those inflows like twice as much as Bitcoin, that's huge for me too. Yeah.
Very good. All right, you guys have been lovely. You've been awesome. I think we've been streaming about 2 hours now. We're going to call it a night. But make sure you guys come back next Thursday. Tune in. Make sure you guys hitting the subscribe button and all that jazz. And I'm going to let Wes run the rest of it out because I forget. I was doing good there for a second, though.
You're good, man. You do good.
Doing good for a second. I'm trying to be like you, man.
Yes. Thank you guys for being here. That's going to do it. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following Sierra at Sierra Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love. And until next time, peace out. Oh. Got it?
Oh, yeah. Smooth. Thank you, guys. 135 next week. Let's go. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe on the way out, please. If you haven't already, we love you. Thank you.